Hello and welcome to Philippines vlog. I think we're on number 5. My hair looks a little bit untamed this morning, but yesterday we arrived in Coron. This is another city here in the Philippines. The journey to get here, I'm not gonna lie, was pretty traumatic. Didn't film any of it, but I will insert the one video clip that I did take. You need to see it to get some context, but otherwise we're just gonna move on. We're not gonna dwell on it, but this is what the boat was like. Honestly, if you're okay with boats, I feel like it would have absolutely been fine, but I get quite motion sick, quite seasick, and I wasn't actually sick. I don't know how I wasn't sick, because we were on the boat for such a long time. It took us not an okay amount of hours to get from El Nido to Coron, but we're here now. We've made it. It was a journey. It was only like that because the weather was bad. I definitely think if you were to do that crossing and the weather wasn't bad and the waves were smaller, it wouldn't have been like half as long or half as bad. Today we're going to go exploring. We're doing a little island hopping excursion. So this tour that we're actually doing with True is the West Island hopping tour, the Philippines West Island hopping. So that's why we've done a lot of island hopping. The only downside today is it is raining super heavy. However, we are still going to go because obviously like we were going to be getting wet anyway, and it's not cold, it's just a shame about the weather, but that's what you get when you visit any tropical country, and across all of Southeast Asia they have like super wet and super dry seasons. Yeah, we're excited to go island hopping. I've heard really good things about Coron. I've heard it's absolutely beautiful, and you can Google it and see that it is, like, it looks stunning. Obviously we're not going to get that blue sky backdrop, but still excited to visit, excited to learn a bit about its history. And let's get into Philippines vlog number 5. So even despite the weather, we headed out on our island hopping trip, and the plan on this day was to head to about 4 different locations, a variety of islands, lagoons, snorkeling spots, the classic island hopping, and honestly it was beautiful, so I can only imagine what it would have been like had it have been sunny and blue skied. Here is Tom. We are in the lagoon in, where are we right now? Coron Lagoon? Coron Island hopping? Yeah, Green Lagoon. No, I actually think that's what I mean. It's a nice vibe even though it is raining. Honestly, in areas like this, the weather did not matter because the beauty was underwater. This is one of the most famous locations in Coron for the most beautiful like underwater landscape. Just look at how clear this is. It is crazy.
Goodbye, Squish.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
There were some ups and downs, and then I apologize for any shortcomings that we hope to see you in other True Travels tours, and don't be a stranger. I'm gonna be constantly trolling you on Instagram because that's just what I do.
This is goodbye to Sean, who we are leaving in the Philippines after 8 weeks. We met on the first day in Thailand and we just happened to have the exact same travel itinerary.
Molly's actually happy about this.
Don't be so mean. Tom's leaving his busy mate. Bye. You want to do a sad wave? The same sad wave that Sophie and Becky did, and then ironically Sophie was in the vlog again 2 days later, just like you're gonna be. We're probably gonna see him again anyway, but good boy. It is currently 5 AM. We are leaving Coron to get a flight to Cebu City, which is one of the bigger cities. I think it's the 2nd biggest city in the Philippines. We're actually not staying there. We're heading straight to Moalboal. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, it's 5 AM. We're getting on a flight. That is a very small plane. So then we boarded our first flight. We actually had 2. The first one to Manila and then Manila to Cebu. It ended up just happening that we had to connect because there weren't any direct flights left. If you are planning on traveling to the Philippines, definitely be aware that you're going to have to do a lot of internal flying because it is just the quickest and usually the cheapest route. And honestly, after the boat experience the other day, I was fine with boarding this plane. It seemed like the best option and it didn't feel too long. We have arrived in Cebu City. I didn't realise this at the time, but there's actually been a typhoon hit the east side of the Philippines. Like the eastern islands are affected. We're in the middle of the Philippines now. We've come from the west, hence why we've kind of missed this, although it explains the bad weather that we've had over the last few days. But I haven't been getting like Filipino news through to my phone, but people at home have sent me it, and that's how I've seen it, like, because I've just obviously been traveling for like 7 hours today. I hadn't really been online, so I think actually there's been some really bad weather and some devastation at the east side of the country, which is really sad to read about and also scary, but here is completely unaffected. But we are currently in a taxi on the way to Moalboal, hoping, fingers crossed, that the weather stays as it is. It's like a 3-hour drive, so we're just in a taxi. Now we're heading to the hotel.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
Okay, we have arrived in Moalboal and it was worth the trek just for this room. This is probably the nicest hotel room that we have stayed in so far. I kind of deliberately booked this because I was low-key a bit traumatized from our island stay the other day, that I was like, I just want to have a nice hotel room where I feel like there's not going to be bugs and just be able to have a good night's sleep, because I'm super tired. Like, I haven't slept properly for like a good couple of nights now. It was super affordable. Like, I'm talking, I think this was like £25 a night or £30 a night. A little bit more than you would usually pay backpacking, but still super good for what you've got, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. I'd show you the bathroom, but Tom's in it, but it's got like a waterfall shower and a waterfall tap, and then we also get our own private balcony. Like, this is just pretty good, and I am so ready to just have a good couple of days relaxing here, because I just need to catch up on some rest, some work, some sleep, but also to be able to explore and see Moalboal. Date night has begun. We are on our first solo dinner in practically 8 weeks, bar a couple, and we've got egg fried rice. Tom has egg and chicken fried rice. I've got a cheeky cosmopolitan, sweet chili. I am very excited. We're in this little restaurant on the beach, literally just next to the hotel. We just wanted something quick, something easy, but it looks pretty darn good. Tom. Good morning guys from Moalboal. I feel a lot better rested this morning. We got back in from our little date night and honestly just crashed. The comfiest bed that I've slept in a while. I'm not gonna lie, this room was just divine. I feel like it was exactly what I needed. Luckily we are staying here tonight as well, but we got up at 6:45 this morning, so another early start, purely because we are spending today going to the waterfall that Moalboal is famous for. I can't remember how you pronounce it, so I'll put it on screen. We're also doing canyoneering, and we might also be doing the sardine run, which sounds super cool. I'll tell you about that if we do it, not if we don't. Don't want to witter on, because breakfast has just been delivered literally to our balcony. This hotel is incredible. The staff here have been the kindest, most helpful people I've probably met so far. They're all so lovely. Yesterday when the internet went down, one of them came up to the room and was like, do you want me to hotspot you to my phone? And I was like, no, don't worry about it, honestly. But anyway, the Wi-Fi is back up and working now. We've had the best night's sleep, I've had a hot shower, and they've just delivered breakfast. Let me show you. Right here. Pretty good. Oh my god, actual coffee. Look at this for a feast. It's a basic full English, but with juice, with coffee from a proper coffee thing. I can't remember the name for these. Got eggs, beans. I traded my bacon for Tom's beans, so it works out pretty well actually. We've got a friend for breakfast this morning. This is the hotel's pet husky, and he is so lovely. This is Khan. Khan. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting your vlog appearance. Look at his tongue, he's only a puppy. You want to be in the vlog again, don't you? Aww. He's coming back, he's coming back. Let's go canyoneering. Is this going to end in disaster? Hopefully not. Will all my limbs be intact at the end of the day? Hopefully. We are about to zip line down a massive zip line. Look at this, guys, look at this. How are you feeling about this massive zip line?
I'm excited.
Oh dear. You can go first. I want to watch you do it first.
You're gonna go for me.
Yeah, I'll go for you.
Okay, bye!
If you are planning a visit to Kawasan waterfalls, you have to do the zip wire. This was honestly the highlight of my day. You lay down on your front and they strap you in, and it is such a long way just over the jungle. It was beautiful, and this is coming from somebody with a heights phobia. Like, this was the highlight of my day. Overall, this activity takes about 4 or 5 hours. It is kind of like a full day thing. We actually did it with a tour guide. His name was Jimmy. He picked us up from our hotel, took us here, made the whole day really enjoyable, made us feel really at home and safe. The jumps varied in height, anywhere from about 4 or 5 meters all the way up to 12 meters, which was this one that I'm doing here. It is the highest jump, and honestly, even still watching this back, I am surprised that I did this. Like, I am usually a scaredy cat, so I really enjoyed myself. It was a lot of fun, and it is definitely a must do if you are visiting the Philippines. This lighting is very bright. Oh, that is better. Yeah, we got back from canyoneering, and honestly, it was probably one of the best activities I've actually done since traveling, and I really didn't think I was gonna like it. Like, I thought, oh my god, I'm scared of heights, I'm scared of bugs, I'm scared of basically everything that's involved, but I loved it. Like, I really think that there are some fears that I'm happy to push my comfort zones with. If you watch the last vlog, spiders is not yet one of them, but we were high up all day. It involved so much swimming, and it's not that I'm scared of swimming, I just don't love swimming. But the whole day I was just like, oh my god, I'm pushing my comfort zones and I'm enjoying myself, and I thought that that was really cool. Tom's over there. He's bullying me. We met this lovely couple called Will and Enza. They've probably been in the vlog. Enza was from France, Will was from England, and they were so lovely. We actually spent the whole day with them. So cool, such a cool way to make friends. Definitely recommend it. I think you should come to Moalboal in the south of Cebu just to do this, even if it's the only thing you do. Like, the canyoneering and also the zip wire. The zip wire was such a highlight. Anyway, we've just been out. We've been out in Moalboal. We actually met back up with the True Travels group. We're not on the tour anymore, but they continue on for like 7 more days, because basically how it works is you could book the Philippines West or the Philippines East or both and do the whole tour. We just did the Philippines West, but like a lot of the group are doing the whole tour, so it was actually really sick to see them again. We've just gone out for dinner and drinks, which is why I sound a bit like this, because I've had about 6 cocktails. But yeah, it was such a fun day. Really recommend it. If you're coming to the Philippines, make Moalboal an absolute must. I think this might be the group coming back. I'm gonna go now, but yeah. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday now? Friday. Oh my god, it's Friday. And we are about to go diving. Moalboal is actually really quite famous for its dive sites, so we are heading to do our first dive since we completed our open water. I'm gonna bring the GoPro, and I think it's gonna be amazing. Getting suited and booted. Oxygen, equipment, Tom, dive school. Okay, so we didn't actually get any scuba diving footage, I don't think. I might have just inserted some. Basically, Tom did 2 dives. I only did 1 dive just because I felt like 1 was enough. I enjoyed it, but it did make me feel a little bit overwhelmed. And also I was really tired, and I was just like, I have quite a lot of work I need to get done. I don't know if I want to like pay and do a second dive when I probably won't enjoy it and don't really feel like I have the energy right now. So Tom did 2, so hopefully Tom got some footage from his second dive. My GoPro doesn't work underwater, but anyway, basically that was today. The rest of the day we've just been chilling, catching up on work, booking some onward travel. However, a huge issue that has happened this afternoon that's kind of knocked our planning out the window is that their is currently a brownout here in Moalboal. This happens a lot in the Philippines. It's basically where they cut off the electrics and the water.
I think today's more maintenance from what I've heard.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think.
Oh okay. The power has been out for the majority of the afternoon. Obviously to start with that was fine because we were just using our laptops powered through our 3G and like still going, but then once our Macs died, that was the end of that. And also we've come back to the hotel and there's no phone service here either, so there's no lights, no electricity, no water, no Wi-Fi and no phone signal.
And it's now pitch black outside, which means we're using phone torches.
We were meant to be going for dinner with the True Travels group because they are actually here in Moalboal as well. So we're going to meet them for dinner, but we haven't even been able to shower since scuba diving. But also both Tom and I have like, I don't want to say a stomach ache, but like this is the reality of backpacking, you know. But today both Tom and I are like, oh, I don't know if we've eaten something that's maybe a little bit dodgy. Like I don't feel poorly, I just have like kind of like this constant stomach ache. Good. Yeah, it's just been a lot today. I feel like it's not been the best. We've not been thriving. However, the scuba diving was really good, wasn't it, this morning?
Yeah, the scuba diving was really good.
Yeah, we saw a turtle.
I saw the sardines, which Moalboal's actually really famous for.
Hopefully we'll be able to insert some footage of that. Scuba diving is a lot, like it's a lot of equipment and a lot of mental energy as well. You're focusing so much on your breathing that when you get out, you're like, whoa, that was like an intense hour. Worth it though. Hopefully the power's gonna come back on soon. And I think we are gonna go out for dinner, even though I don't really feel like eating right now, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna meet the True Travels group anyway. It is time for us to leave Moalboal. We are about to check out of our hotel. It is 9 in the morning on Saturday. It's actually the Saturday before Easter Sunday, so that gives you a bit of a time scale as to like how long ago this was. A couple of you have been asking like how delayed the vlogs are. They're about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, it sort of depends. But we are checking out of our hotel in Moalboal. This has been by far the nicest hotel we have stayed at. Not just because the rooms are gorgeous, I mean like the rooms are really, really gorgeous, but also because of the staff. Like they have been so kind and so helpful, and shelf is just at the wrong height. Basically we didn't really know what our onward travel plans were because of the typhoon. We kept like waiting and like trying to work out whether we would be able to get up to Malapascua, which is like another little island, but basically the weather was too bad. So then when we shifted our plans, we just changed everything. The staff at the hotel literally helped us organise a full itinerary, booked taxis for us. Like it was so useful. We're actually sharing a taxi with the guy that owns the hotel back to Cebu City today. So yeah, the staff here was so lovely. I can't recommend it enough. It was called Powercan Resort, Malibu, not Malibu, Moalboal. But yeah, we've had a lovely time here, haven't we? I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you have enjoyed it. There will be one more Philippines vlog and it should be from Boracay, and I am so excited. I've heard nothing but good things about Boracay, so make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss that. Also, huge shout out to Tom for making the intro for these Philippines vlogs. You've seen it in all of them, but we've just finished that this morning, and looking pretty good so far, innit?
I think so.
He's done a little animation on, what have you used? After Effects?
After Effects.
Yeah. So thank you so much to Tom for the intro. And we're gonna go. Subscribe so that you don't miss the next one, and I shall see you very soon. Bye guys.
Bye.
Why are you looking like that? We need to leave.